It's 6:30 a.m. and the day begins. I like to start my mornings early. There's something about the quiet at this time that helps me set the tone for the day. First things first, I brush my teeth to wake up, then take a few minutes to meditate. Just 10 minutes of meditation helps me clear my mind and prepare for the busy day ahead. Around 7 a.m., I dive into my personal branding session. This is when I hop on LinkedIn and Twitter to post content and engage with my network. I find that the morning is the best time for this. My energy levels are high and it's easier to stay focused. Later in the day, it's too easy to procrastinate, so I knock it out early. Building a personal brand is a long-term game, and consistency is key. By 8 a.m., it's time to get into the first work session of the day. I work at a startup in Cardiff, Wales, which delivers IT consulting, and I am the first data scientist in the company. I usually have a team meeting at around 9:30 a.m., then usually a few more throughout the day, depending on what projects I'm working on. Right now, our big project is moving all of our data into a new platform. This involves a lot of heavy lifting with data architecture, validation, reporting and dashboards, basically all the core elements of business intelligence work. These hours are all about deep focus and getting things done. Around noon, I take a break for lunch. I love cooking at home. It's a good way to disconnect from work for a bit. While I'm cooking, I usually watch a few YouTube videos, often catching up on tennis or football. It's a nice way to recharge before diving back into work. Sometimes I take a 30-minute nap when I need to recharge. After lunch, I switch things up and head to a coffee shop for my second work session from 1 p.m. to around 4 p.m. This is when I focus on data analysis work, whether it's for a client project or internal work. My current projects don't involve much machine learning or natural language processing, so it's more about data analyst tasks. Occasionally, I also handle data engineering tasks like building pipelines and performing ETL on Microsoft Fabric. I enjoy the flexibility of my work. It keeps me learning and adapting. To get all this to work, I rely on a few key tools. Python is my go-to for data analysis, data cleaning, and any machine learning tasks that come on my way. SQL is essential for most of my data-related work. It's a powerful tool that I use daily. For dashboards and reporting, I turn to Power BI, which is perfect for creating visual insights that are easy to share with stakeholders. When I need to put together basic tables or share quick insights with the team, Excel is still a reliable choice. For documenting my work, I'm a big fan of Notion. It's where I keep all my notes, project details, and ideas organized. My team prefers to stick with Microsoft 365 for documentation, which sometimes leads to a bit of playful friction, but it works for us. Lastly, Microsoft Fabric has become an all-in-one platform for me. It handles everything from pipelines and analytics to data analysis and dashboards, streamlining my workflow and keeping everything integrated in one place, especially that the company I work for relies heavily on Microsoft tech stack. Throughout the day, I check my emails 3 times, once in the morning, once midday, and once in the afternoon. I also stay on top of my work messages on Teams, replying to my team when needed. Sometimes, if I need to get into a deep focus mode, I switch everything off to make sure I'm fully immersed in my work. After 4 p.m., I evaluate my workload. If there are priority tasks left, I might stretch my workday a bit. Otherwise, I start winding down and preparing for some physical activity. Since it's Monday, that means football at 7:45 p.m. But before that, I'll either chill out and catch up on some US Open, I'm a big fan of Medvedev, or work on a personal project. Around 6:30 p.m, it's time to get ready for football. I usually walk if I feel like it and the weather is nice, or I catch the train, and then I'm on my way. I like to listen to music or to an audiobook to relax. It's a good way to shift gears from work to play. By 8:45, the game's over and I'm on my way back home. I grab a light dinner, take a shower, and then wind down with an episode of New Amsterdam or the latest One Piece episode. It's the perfect way to relax before heading to bed around 11 p.m, ready to do it all over again tomorrow.